10 सितंबर 2025 की शाम अमेरिका में एक बहुत बड़ी सभा चल रही होती है। चार्ली कर्क नामक व्यक्ति, जो कि टर्निंग पॉइंट यूएसए जो एक संस्था है, उसके संस्थापक, बड़े जोश भर से भाषण दे रहे होते हैं। पूरी भीड़ तालियों से गूंज रही होती है और तभी हवा में गोलियों की आवाज फूट पड़ी। सारी भीड़ इधर उधर भागने लगी और चार्ली कर्क अचानक से जमीन पे गिर जाते हैं। उनको गोली लगती है और पुलिस अपना इन्वेस्टिगेशन स्टार्ट कर देती है और पता चलता है कि 22 साल का टाइलर रॉबिन्सन एक पास की इमारत से गोली मारता है। डॉक्टर पूरी मेहनत करते हैं कि चार्ली कर्क को बचाया जाए, लेकिन उनकी मौत हो जाती है। पूरे अमेरिका में गुस्से और सदमे की लहर फैल जाती है। हेलो एवरीबॉडी, वेलकम बैक टू अनदर वीडियो ऑफ द सीरीज वन आर्टिकल एवरी डे फ्रॉम द इंडियन एक्सप्रेस। एंड this time around, I have come up with a video which talks about a toxic gun culture in USA. चार्ली कर्क, जो हमेशा से कंजर्वेटिव और राइटिस्ट रहा है, वो अमेरिका में अपने भाषण की वजह से पूरा मशहूर था। और ऐसे बताया जाता है कि टाइलर रॉबिन्सन एक लेफ्टिस्ट है। उसका इंटॉलरेंस इतना बढ़ जाता है, उतना लेवल तक जाता है कि एक पास की इमारत से वो चार्ली को गोली मारता है। इमेजिन व्हाट इफ ही हैड नो गन, द सिचुएशन वुड हैव बीन कंप्लीटली डिफरेंट। इन यूएसए guns are big part of life. In fact, in America, guns are more than the people itself. Imagine the condition over there. It's estimated that around 47,000 people died because of gun activities in the year 2023 alone, out of which 27,000 people died because of suicide, and the remaining 17,000 people died because of the homicides, all of which are because of the gun-related activities. It's estimated that around 128 people die every day because of gun activities in America. Now let's talk about America's gun death rate. It is 15 per 1 lakh. It means हर 1 लाख लोगों में 15 लोग गन की वजह से मरते हैं। एंड द गन डेथ रेट of the other developed nations like Japan, it's just 0.001. That's it. That of UK's, it's just 0.004. That's it. And this shows that America is worst in the gun-related homicides compared to the other nations. The first reason is America's history and culture. The Second Amendment Act, that is 1791 in America, it gave rights to the people to bear and keep arms, that is a gun, with them. And it was the need of the time because the British colonies had established themselves in America. And in order to protect themselves from the tyranny and from the exploitation, they had to keep the arms. But later on, it became the part and parcel of their culture. And now, it is also linked to the liberty, equality, freedom, and democracy of the nation to keep arms with them. Isn't it weird? Isn't it interesting? Isn't it unique? The historian Richard has also explained that the then Americans believed that only an armed person can safeguard the liberty of the country. And it was also the need of the time because at that time the black Americans were also enslaved in large number. So in order to protect themselves, they had to keep the guns. It is also estimated that in the span of 20 years after the World War, the American population increased by 50% only, but the guns were actually doubled in that period. Now let's talk about another reason. It is politics. वो तो हर जगह पे आता है, isn't it? अमेरिका में the National Rifle Association, so it's a particular lobby, and it has all the time protested against the government regulations on the rifle, on the gun keeping. And the government has to finally agree to their demands. After the mass shootings, the nearby countries, they tightened the regulations. But USA, what they did, it loosened them instead. And the last reason, in 2008, the Supreme Court has itself passed a judgment that keeping the gun is an individual right for the American citizen. And it's making very, very hard for the American government to pass the regulations on the gun right now because of that judgment. And there seems no solution as of now in the near future. And today, with 45% of world's civilian-owned guns and gun deaths happening every 11 minutes, America continues to struggle with what may be called as the obsession with guns.